Hi everyone, in today's video I will be going over a very important concept that you can use in order to improve your trading, and that is base hits and home runs. Make sure to watch to the end of the video because I will be showing how I've used these two concepts for the month of May for the last 2 weeks in order to secure my 4K payout. So what are base hits and home runs? These are terminologies within risk management to describe which type of trades that you are taking. Are you trying to go for home run trades, which are high risk, high return trades, or are you lowering your risk to get smaller wins which accumulate and stack up over time to get you consistent returns? So before we go in depth with these concepts, let's first discuss what are the problems or common issues that traders most likely run into when it comes to risk management. So one of the most common problems of traders with risk management is that they do not know how to maximize their wins and minimize their losses. So usually, a lot of the time, traders would like to chase jackpot trades wherein they would over leverage in order to force high returns and try to chase that high P&L trade. And most of the time, this leads to not only a simple loss, but a loss that can breach their accounts. And this stems from the fact that they are not satisfied with small wins, diba? After winning $100 to $300 from a trade, I personally would just be done for the day. But a lot of these traders would actually try and stack up more on those wins during the day in order to increase their P&L. So magte-trade pa sila, mag-overtrade, mag-over-leverage pa sila para taasan pa yung naging profit nila. But in reality, $100 to $300 is already enough for the day because you can stack up on these days in order to have consistent profits. And because of this behavior, they are not letting their edge play out. Kumbaga, how many times have you entered a high-risk trade, natalo ka, na-breach mo yung account mo, and then a few days later or a few hours later, the perfect setup shows up. But now, wala ka ng account, hindi ka na pwede mag-trade. So sinasayang mo yung opportunities mo in the future for temporary dopamine rushes that you can get with these overtrading. Magpapakita naman talaga yung trading setups mo in the future. However, hindi ka patient enough to wait for it. No, instead, magpo-force ka ng trades, and because of that, matatalo at matatalo ka. So these all align with the idea that you don't know how to maximize your wins or minimize your losses. So with regards dito, ano ba talaga yung base hits and ano ba yung home runs, and paano mo ma-incorporate yung mga concepts niyon in order to solve this problem? So first off, ano ba yung base hit? So the base hit actually comes from baseball, no? Because as you know me, first base, second base, third base, and home run, depending on how far you hit the ball, diba? Now, what traders like to do is that gusto talaga nila kaagad ng home run na pagkatira nila ng trade, pagkatira nila ng bola, aabot na sila kaagad sa finish line. So home run, mataas na kaagad yung P&L na makukuha nila. But in reality, in this game of trading, this game of probability, all you need are base hits. Kumbaga, with only a few trades, kahit onti pa lang yung P&L mo, okay na yun, sapat na yun for the day. Move on, wait for another trading setup, maybe in the next few days, para mag-play out yung edge mo. Huwag ka mag-force ng trades. So, diba sa base hits, yan. First trade mo, 1 base hit ka. So, plus $200 for example. O, tama na yun, diba? Next day, second base hit. And so on and so forth hanggat makapunta ka sa home run. Diba? Hanggat makascore ka talaga ng payout. Ganun lang siya. Take one step at a time. Kumbaga, wag mong itataya yung buong account mo para lang sa isang trade, no? Isa-isay mo lang. Ganun yung ginagawa kong strategy para makakuha ng consistent payouts. Just take base hits. However, I'm not saying na wag ka na maghanap ng home run from time to time because there are home run opportunities talaga. You just have to be patient and disciplined enough to wait for them. So, ano ba yung home run? Yung difference ng home run and base hits is that with a home run, pagkatira sa'yo ng bola, pagkatira mo ng trade, makakapunta ka na kaagad dito sa home run with one trade. Ngayon, may mga ganong opportunities with A+ setups. So, in these opportunities, you should be risking around 1 to 2% or generally basta risking more than you would on just a regular trade because this is how you maximize your wins as I've been talking about, diba? And with these opportunities, these are gold mines for you to catch, no? So there will always be these opportunities, but you just have to recognize when you should go for a home run and when you should go for a base hit. So in general, yung solution dun sa sinasabi kong problem is yun nga, only risk heavy on A+ setups para ma-maximize mo yung wins mo. and risk lightly on everything else para ma-minimize mo yung potential losses mo. And also, be content, no? $100 to $300 a day is already good. Kasi kapag stinak mo yon for 10 trading days, for 20 trading days, meron ka ng payout. So, wag ka na mag-isip na after mo makakuha ng $100, okay, pwede na mag-trade pa ulit. No, just be content and let the day pass by and look for another trading setup na talagang ite-take mo without forcing. Ngayon, tingnan naman natin kung paano ko ginamit yung base hits and home runs concept in order to secure my 4K payout for the month of May. Okay, so here is my dashboard for my payouts on Top Step. As you can see, I have 4 accounts eligible for a $1,000 payout each. So as you can see, all of these are my accounts. I have some accounts at $1,080 eligible amount, and the other account is $1,200. So I will be showing you the performance of all of these accounts, or let's just start with one of these accounts. So here's my P&L calendar for one of my accounts for the month of May. So as you can see here, the concepts of base hits and home runs is in full effect with this account. So as you can see, during Monday, May 11th, for my first trade on this account, I saw a golden opportunity with an A+ setup, which I recognized as a home run opportunity. With this, I think I used 1 to 2 minis on this trade to secure a $1,700 payout. And actually, I held this trade past my original TP because I wanted to maximize my wins with this trade. And I think after I hit my TP, I started to trail my stop loss and to secure $1,700. So this is what I'm talking about as knowing when to use home runs and knowing when to go for base hits. And after that, I knew once I had this balance, I only needed to go for base hits. I didn't get greedy. I didn't try to get a $3,000 payout, $2,000 payout. I wanted to secure what I could secure. So what did I do? I went for base hits. Every single day, I lowered my risk, and I was only trading 1 to 2 minis, maybe even 3 minis if I saw a good setup, and I was only trying to get $150, but I didn't force any trades. All of these trades were decent trades, but they were not A+, because those A+ setups only come once in a while. But these were decent trades, part of my strategy. I did not force any of these trades. And for Friday, it was 1 win, 1 loss, which allowed me to secure that last winning day in order for my 4K payout on this specific account. And for the rest of my accounts, my 3 other accounts, it's the same story, no? So that's how you make consistent profits in day trading, guys. Only go for base hits by default, but if there is a strong A+ setup, that's when you try to go for that home run. That's when you try to maximize your win from that trade. And that ends our video for today, guys. I hope you've learned something, and I hope you're able to implement these things I'm teaching you into your trading. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to DM me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and you can even DM me on Instagram as well, or comment on my TikTok videos, and I'll make sure to reply to your questions. So with that, guys, see you guys soon. See you in the next vid.